Hello everyone, and thank you so much for tuning in to Glam Life Wig and Makeup Reviews. This is Kristen, and I thought I'd do another Get Ready With Me type style video because I know you guys really enjoy those, and I have a few new products that I'd like to play with. It's really funny because my cat's over here in the window and she's actually on spider patrol. There's like there's like a little spider or something that's in the window over here, and it's so funny because she just sits in the window and she just watches it through the little blind slats. And it's so funny because I guess it started moving and she started using her little paw, and I'm like, you're on spider patrol. I think it's so funny. She is so adorable, and this spider is just kind of probably wondering what's going on, but it's kind of funny to watch because she just sits there in the window. So I wanted to go ahead and use a few new products. I got an Ulta haul today in the mail, and I got this new It Cosmetics Bye Bye Foundation. It's the full coverage moisturizer, oil-free matte version. They came out with a matte version, and it's got a sunscreen of SPF 50+, which is really nice. Clinically tested, hydrating, and anti-aging with 3D Skin Flex. And I absolutely love this stuff. I love the original It Cosmetics, and then I also love the Illuminating kind. So we're going to try this out today and see how it applies. I'm wearing the shade Fair Light, and always comes in such beautiful packaging and these really nice squeezy tubes. And so you just take the cap off, and then you've got a pump. And I'm going to go ahead and put some of that on. I've already got some moisturizer and primer, and I'm curious about this new matte foundation. I love the original version, so I'm sure that this is going to be just as good, and I think this will be really good also for the summertime. But I love how they made a moisturizing version of this stuff, because this stuff is really, really good. It's a great product. And I'm going to go ahead and blend that in with my Sigma F80 buffing foundation brush. This always works excellent for blending in all kinds of foundation. It definitely does feel matte, but I can definitely feel some hydration. Matte foundations are really good for my skin tone in the summertime, because in the summertime I get really oily, especially if I'm outside and it's really warm out. I usually get really oily in the summertime, so I have to make sure that that my makeup is set for the day and not running every which way. But I really do like the feel of all of the It Cosmetics products that I've tried, especially any of their Bye Bye foundations. They are so good. And I love the moisture that it provides and just the way that it evens out the skin tone really beautifully. And then for concealer, let's see, I've got so many different options here that I've been wanting to try. And I've got this NYX Born to Glow Radiant Concealer. It's in a little tube like this, and I've never even opened it. It's in the shade Fair, so I think I'm going to go ahead and open this one and try it out. I believe I also have a foundation that goes with this. I guess she got bored with the spider because she just kind of left. She left the room. And this is an interesting concealer because it has like a sponge tip here on the end. So I believe we squeeze, and then it's gonna, yeah, the product comes out through the sponge. So I'm going to, wow, that came out a lot. Okay, that's interesting. Just barely need to squeeze this because a lot comes out quickly. So I am going to kind of conceal all the extra places where I usually get extra red, and then I'm going to take my small It Cosmetics travel brush and blend that in. Let's see if I can find it here. Actually, I can use this one. I'm going to use my Soft Focus Face and Eye by Bare Minerals to blend it in. And this NYX Born to Glow concealer seems to be a little light for my skin tone, but that's okay because I like, if the concealer's lighter than the foundation, I actually really like the effect it provides because it actually will really brighten up your face. So I just got too much on because I didn't realize that much product was going to come out in just one tiny little squeeze. It was like, wow, a lot of product coming out of that. Just barely have to tap it out. But I really like the brightening effect that a concealer that's like a shade or two lighter than your skin tone provides. I think it's a beautiful effect. So I think that looks like I'm very well put together as far as the look, the overall look. And then I need to go in with a blush, and I'm going to check here and see. I've got so many different choices for blushes as well, and see which one I haven't pulled out. I think I've used that one. Let's see, here's another one. What's this one? I love these Pacifica cream blushes. This one's in Wild Cherry. I'm going to do this one today. These Pacifica cream blushes are really awesome because they come in these little squeezy tubes, really pretty packaging in the front, and you just squeeze a little bit out, and I like to dab it right directly onto my cheeks. And then I usually like to just kind of dab it in with my fingers. Gives it a really beautiful flush of color. I love that. Take it just a tiny bit more. That just really adds a pretty flush, I think, to the cheeks. Cream blushes have that way of really bringing the luminosity and the radiance out because they're lightweight and they just have the perfect texture for bringing out glow. Alright, so then I also want to add just a little bit of this Sleek Makeup Highlighting Elixir. It's their Illuminating drops in Poppin bottles. It's kind of one of those champagne highlights. Just going to add a couple of drops here to the cheeks, maybe a little bit to the Cupid's bow, a little bit up here, and then blend it in. And that just adds a nice little amount of glow to the skin. Really pretty glow. And liquid illuminating highlights always look good mixed with blush. Just really gives a nice, I think, healthy appearance to the skin, which I really like. Baby girl, did you find the spider? She's back over here on Spider Patrol. You're watching all the spider? You're watching the spider in the window, huh? Not quite sure what kind of, it's not, I think it's like a garden spider or something. Gonna get it? Yeah, it's in that corner now. She's acting like the little lion in the bedroom. But it's so cute because she just sits there like real big and she just looks at it and she just watches it. And then once in a while she'll try to paw it. It's so cute. Cats are just so adorable. So are dogs. I love all animals. They're just so cute. They're so much fun to have in your life and brings so much joy. Okay, so let's stencil in a brow with the IT Cosmetics brow pencil in Universal Taupe. I've got this new eyeshadow palette from Juvia's place that I picked up in this most recent Ulta haul, and I'm excited to try it out. I picked up both the berries and like the violets. You know I love my berries. Gotta have my berries, but also picked up the picked up two of them. I really liked the quality of their shadows in the past. I picked up both of these. This is the Berries by Juvias, and then this is the Violets. So the berries are really pretty. Let me go ahead and give you a peek of that. Really simple to work with. I'm going to take that off. You can see it better. Really simple to work with, but just some really pretty colors. And then over here we have the Violets. And it also has some really beautiful colors. Got some mauve, some deep purples, and then like some violets mixed in. I really like that. So I'm going to play around with this one a little bit, the violets, just to see what look I can create. And let me see if I can find my, I know I've got some Urban Decay, there we go, Urban Decay Primer Potion. I'm going to go ahead and set the eyelid with this, and then we'll be good to go. I just like to put a dab of that on just to kind of set the lids. I'm going to go ahead and blend this in, and then we're going to play around a little bit with this violets to see what look I can create. So I'm going to go in with, let's see here. I'm using these new Milani brushes. They work okay. I think I like my Sigma a little bit better. I'm going to go in with my Sigma E40 tapered blending brush, and I'm going to go in with the, I'm going to go in with this middle shade right here. See how much the pigmentation is on this. I can always work a deeper color up here into the crease as well. Purple eyeshadows tend to work really well with my brown eyes, so I like to play around with purples. My birthday is February 25th, and my birthstone's amethyst, so I love purples. Purples and berries and pinks are my absolute favorite eyeshadow colors to work with. So I'm just going to go ahead and blend this in like this. And then what I'm going to do is take one of my other crease brushes and go in with a little bit darker color. For the actual eyelid, I'm going to use one of my flat eyeshadow brushes here. This is one from BH Cosmetics, and it's just a flat eyeshadow brush. I'm going to take this lightest purple shade over here. It's like a very light violet, and go directly on the lid with that color. Oops. I'm just tossing brushes. Very pretty. Go in with a little bit of this purple right here in the corner. That's a really pretty violet lilac shade here. It's got a lot of shine to it too, which I like. I like something that's got some shine. Baby girl, you really getting that spider, aren't you? You getting that Spidey? Spidey Patrol? You crack mommy up. Yeah, these are some really pretty colors. Kind of nice to have a palette that just has 6 colors and they're all in the same color family, so you can easily play with it. Okay, let's see if I can. Let me use one of my pointed brushes. I just dropped the one I wanted down here. Where'd you go? There you are. Got this pointed brush from Milani, and I'm going to go in with this top shade, which is the deepest purple, and go directly in the crease here. I can really deepen up the outer corner. Love that. Kind of making the outer V with that darker shade. Baby girl, what are you doing? What's that Spidey doing? Is that Spidey taking up your territory? I think so. I think so, huh? He's bothering your territory. Where'd he go? He going up the wall? He better not be going up the wall, because I'm not good with spiders. Okay. And this Milani brush is just too thick. See how big it is at the tip? And I just feel like it's too thick for my eyelids. I don't like that. So I'm going to go back here with a different kind. This is an AOA Studio E128 brush. And I'm going to pick up a little bit of this top pink and kind of go directly in the corner with it. Yeah, because I kind of feel like my eyelids are pretty small, so I don't like, I like my eyeshadow brushes to be more like this size. What are you doing? Get down. I like it to be the smaller size. Get down. No, 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 no. I know you want Spidey, but no. And then I'm going to put a little bit more of that lightest pink, just very lightly, as a brow highlight. And I think that's really pretty. These Juvia eyeshadow palettes are nice. They have really nice quality to them, which I like. Okay, so this brush is going to go decluttering probably to my sister. Maybe she can do something with it. I like to declutter things to her. I just pass them along, then she can pass them along if she can't use it. But some of these work okay, and some of them are just not me. Alright, so now I'm going to finish with some of the mascara that me and my sister have been raving about. I also picked up an Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara from Ulta on my most recent Ulta haul, and this can be purchased from your local Ulta store or Ulta.com, but my sister and I were raving about this. It is an excellent mascara. It just has really good pigment, and it really makes your eyelashes pop. And we were joking about it because I couldn't find mine on the last video, so I reordered it, and she was saying that I probably sent it to her, and I think that's true. I think I decluttered it in one of my videos to her. But it is excellent, and even I have to agree that on my sparse lashes, that's very difficult to ever see any mascara. This stuff actually shows up on my lashes. You can actually see mascara on my lashes, which blows my mind. And I was so glad that my sister, thank you sis for reminding me about this, because I had forgotten about it, and apparently decluttered it to you so that you could enjoy it and test it out. And I was just shocked because I've been struggling with finding a mascara myself that's good. So many of these are drying out or just doesn't pack the punch I'm looking for. And then you reminded me of this, and I was like, oh my goodness, I gotta reorder it. And the amazing thing about this mascara, you guys, is it's so cheap. I think it's maybe like $6. And you just can't beat that for a mascara that's this good. And I think it has something to do with the formula. Like, I feel like it's kind of creamy. So I think it has something to do with the formula too, as far as how it performs. Because it is hard to find a good mascara, and I'm sure a lot of us are like that. We're always on the hunt for that mascara that's going to really give us a punch, especially on days that I don't wear false eyelashes. I like to have a mascara like this because I don't always have the time to put on false eyelashes, or I just don't feel like it. And so it's so great. And in fact, I love this so much, I need to get a backup of this because it's just Dawn, you're right. It's just so good. So if you guys haven't tried it, it looks like this. And it's got this real pretty heart packaging on the front and the back. It's a beautiful tube. And it's a bargain. It's like $6. And you can actually see lashes. Like, I have really sparse, thin lashes that tend to point down. And you can actually see this. You can actually see this mascara. And I have tried so many mascaras. For instance, the Tarte Man-Eater. This is kind of an expensive mascara. And it doesn't really do anything for me. I've tried, there's so many of these I've tried. The CoverGirl Flourish by Lash Blast doesn't do anything for me. It's just really frustrating because, you know, you buy so many different kinds and none of them seem to really do what you're wanting them to do. So the Essence does, and Essence is a very bargain-friendly brand at Ulta. So if you haven't checked it out, be sure and check out that mascara because for $6 it is a steal, and you will have lashes that you can actually see, which for someone like me who has very sparse lashes, that's an exciting thing. So last but not least, I want to talk about some lipstick. And basically, this lipstick is so neat. Daily Dazzle and Dawn and I were talking about this, and I had sent her one of these, which if you haven't seen, this is the Pat McGrath lipsticks, and they're beautiful. They have the gold lips on the front. I have the shade called, this is the Pat McGrath Matte Trance Lipstick in Polaroid Pink, and it's just a spot-on pink. But we were talking recently about Wet n Wild, and Wet n Wild has these. I don't know if you've seen them yet, but I did find this at my local drugstore, and I picked up several of the colors that I liked. This is the new Mega Last High Shine Brilliance, and I have this shade in Strawberry Lingerie. And these are really, of course, bargain-friendly, budget-friendly, but the cool thing about it is that it's reminiscent of the Pat McGrath gold lips. And so I think that even though the lips on the Wet n Wild are smaller, I think that Wet n Wild was kind of trying to dupe, you know, the Pat McGrath lips. So this is beautiful. That looks beautiful on the vanity, but this is really pretty too. So if you've been looking for something like this, but you haven't wanted to splurge on the $40 to $50 lipstick price, this might be something to check out because it is still really cute. You've got the rose gold lips there on the packaging, and this is a wonderful creamy style. So if you've been looking for something similar to this, I threw this in my sister's last package that I decluttered, and I didn't tell her it was coming. And she loves Pat McGrath, and so I threw one in that was kind of in a shade that wasn't working for me, but I really wanted her to have that, and she was so surprised, and it made me feel so good. I also have, I think, another one. Let me see. I also have this one. They also have one that's like a complete gold with the gold lips, and this is called Skin Flicks Blitz Trance Lipstick, and it's more of a rose gold that has like some shine to it. But they're beautiful packaging. If you ever want to splurge on a lipstick, very expensive. It's over $40, but it definitely looks beautiful on the vanity. But if you're looking for something similar, I would try these out because I think these are really cool. And I'm actually going to try it on today. I haven't actually worn one yet, but I like the colors. This one is Strawberry Lingerie. And they also have matte ones in this line, but I have not tried the matte ones. I have heard reviews that the matte is very drying, and I don't like a drying lipstick, so I'm not gonna go for those. But if you get the ones that are called High Shine, these are the Mega Last High Shine, I think that's gorgeous. So I really, as you can tell, I really like this color. I think it'll be gorgeous for the warmer months coming up. This kind of reminds me of a strawberry popsicle or something like that. Thought it'd be fun to have a bright color on my lips today. I just love a good moisturizing lipstick that really makes your lips feel good. And these are like $4 or $5 at the drugstore, so very reasonably priced. They're very creamy and they really pack a shine, which I love. Love, 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 love. So that would be something to check out. I think the packaging is cute. It looks really cute setting out on the vanity, and so might be something to check out, but it does feel really good, and as you can tell, there's a lot of shine. And it just feels really super good on the lips. So I was really happy to come across those in my drugstore and was able to pick several of the colors that looked like it would suit me best. So I hope you enjoyed this little get ready with me. I love shooting these videos for you. I feel like I might as well just, since I'm putting on my makeup anyway, I might as well shoot the video and take you guys along on the ride with me. So I love having you here. Love having all of you for my friends. I enjoy your kind comments. I enjoy talking to each and every one of you and sharing thoughts together. It really means the world to me. So I hope that everybody is having a fantastic week. Hello, baby girl. Come here. Hi. I hope that everybody's having a fantastic week. Baby girl wants to say hi. She wants to say goodbye too. Hi, Tweety. Oh, I love you. You are so precious. Oh, so I hope that everybody has a fantastic week and a beautiful day, whatever you are doing. It's really nice out today, actually. It's kind of, I think, close to 60, so I'm going to get out and about today and enjoy that nice weather while it lasts. And if you like this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button down below if you're not already subscribed to my channel. I do upload both makeup and wig reviews on a weekly basis, so I'd love for you to subscribe. That way you don't miss out on any of my future uploads. Also, in that description box down below, if you click the little down arrow, you will find a link to my eBay store where I do post wigs and other items that I'm selling and decluttering. You'll also find a link to my sister's channel. It's called Daily Dazzle and Dawn, and she produces awesome wig reviews, wig tips. Awesome channel. If you have not already subscribed, be sure and check her out. And then there's also a link to my Facebook and my Instagram page where you can follow me for periodic updates. And you'll also find my email address if you'd like to send me a comment or suggestion. I'd love to hear from you guys. So again, thank you so much for watching and for being a part of my world. It means everything to me. And I will see you all very soon in the next video. Bye.